update, new no protest zones declared. Free doubles as Tobago set to celebrate Indian Arrival Day. And Chief Secretary demands deeper police accountability. Good evening, I am Renessa Ortiz.
And I am Yolani Belfort.
And you're locked into special Carnival launch edition of Tobago Updates Television News for Friday, 29th May 2026. Join us today as we take you live to the Tobago Carnival 2026 launch, The Awakening, at the Pigeon Point Heritage Park. Tonight is full of activities from traditional carnival characters to drummers, limbo presentation, a mud procession, and much more. Yolani, I can't believe we're already talking about Tobago Carnival 2026.
I know, it feels like we are just recovering from the last one.
And what's setting for the launch in terms of Pigeon Point Heritage Park, it doesn't get much more Tobago than that.
Exactly. And tonight isn't just about costumes and parties. We are also seeing traditional characters, drummers, limbo presentations, and even a mud procession.
And I love that because it reminds people that Carnival is culture first. The celebrations we enjoy today are rooted in history and tradition.
Absolutely, Renessa. And with a theme like The Awakening, I'm curious to see how the organizers will bring that to life.
And when you hear the theme Awakening, Yolani, what comes to mind?
It sounds like a celebration of culture coming alive. Looking at tonight's program, they're really starting with the roots of Carnival before moving into the modern elements of Carnival.
And beyond the excitement and the entertainment, this also provides an opportunity for Tobago businesses and the communities to really have an opportunity to just be a part of the celebrations and to contribute to what is going to be there for the upcoming celebrations. And during the newscast tonight, we'll be going live with our correspondent, Jewel Green George, as she gives us a closer look at tonight's launch activities. Now viewers, up next, state of emergency update. New no protest zones have been declared.
Early prostate cancer has absolutely no signs or symptoms, and that's why we strongly push the men once a year, get out there and get screened with a digital rectal examination and a PSA, prostate-specific antigen, a blood test. Any PSA above 4 is abnormal. All men, once they hit 40 years of age, go and have that PSA test done.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Sofa Factory is here in Tobago. Conveniently located Montessori Drive, Glen Road, Scarborough. Up to 20% off on select sofas for customization. Deals on some sofas from as low as $4,000 until stocks last. 10% off on all wardrobes. Half off on shower heads with the purchase of a vanity set. Come in and experience the new way to shop for furniture and see the quality in person.
Sherwin Gardner live in Sold Out on Saturday 6th June at the Magdalena Grand in Tobago and Sunday 7th at Napa Porta, Spain. Save $50 on tickets bought by Saturday 30th May. Available in Tobago, Cass Supermarket, Yachts Marketing, Orange Hill, Crosscutters, Scarborough, Caribbean Jewelers, Lowlands Mall, Victory Outreach Church, Scarborough, Dominion Appliances and Gift Shop, Conby, Tobago. In Trinidad, Crosby St. James, All Extra Food Supermarkets, Simon's Music Supplies, Board Street, all Kenny's Sports Stores. Online at islandetickets.com. For more info, call 358-6397. Sherwin Gardner, Sold Out.
Step out of my dreams to my real life. This girl, I wanna know you feel like, yeah. Come closer to me, let the stars align, yeah. In the middle of the night, you bring the sunshine. Miss Lady, she have a pot on the fire, burn a flame when she cooking.
Sun up Tobago.
From the reef to the road.
From the reef to the road.
From the reef to the road. Tobago calling. Sweet vibes, sweet wine, everybody falling. We bring the culture straight to you. Tobago updates, we keeping it true.
Oh gosh. Tobago updates. updates. On the screen, here we go. You're home for October Carnival show. From the big stage shine to the rabbit hole line, we bring Tobago to the world in real time.
Tobago updates. Tobago updates. Carnival 2026. We said the pace.
Wave your flag.
Anywhere you're there.
Anywhere.
Island love trimming all around you.
Yeah.
Big thing lock on for the rhythm start.
Tobago updates, Caribbean art.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. It's who we are at the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people, and its progress. And today, we're going even further. We're deepening our commitment to the region, continuing to invest in the networks, services, and digital solutions that move Caribbean businesses forward. Whether you are a mid-sized business or multinational player, we bring you resilient connectivity, personalized service, and tailored IT solutions, all powered by local teams that truly have your back. We're here to help you navigate challenges, grow, and achieve your goals with practical solutions, reliable networks, and a partnership rooted in trust and your long-term success. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Thank you for staying with us. New regulations under the state of emergency are restricting where citizens can legally demonstrate across the country. Under Legal Notice Number 40 of 2026, known as the Emergency Powers Prohibition of Public Protest and Demonstration Order, protesters are now banned from gathering within 500 meters of 15 key government and security installations. Tobago Updates reporter Alia Balgobin has the details.
The law enforcement apparatus is rolling out stricter boundaries to manage public gatherings under the current state of emergency. According to the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Junior Benjamin, the new rules are designed to protect critical state infrastructure and preserve public order.
There have been some new regulations coming out to add to what already exists as it relates to the state of emergency. So I want to bring your attention, Trinidad and Tobago, to Legal Notice number 40, and it's number 40 of 2026. And it's really in a bid to protect you, our public, to protect our public spaces, to protect our citizenry at large. So certain places have now been set, apart from as normal places where you can execute and perform your protests.
Under the new schedule, anyone participating in a public protest must maintain a strict 500-meter buffer zone away from these designated locations, which span across both islands. Assistant Commissioner of Police Kurt Simon notes all 15 new locations added under Legal Notice number 40.
And these places are the Parliament of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, the Office of the President of Trinidad and Tobago, the Office of the Prime Minister, the Diplomatic Center, the Office of the Attorney General, the Ministry of Finance, the Ministry of Defense, the Ministry of Homeland Security, the headquarters of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, the headquarters of the Trinidad and Tobago Prison Service, the headquarters of the Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions, the Piaco International Airport, the A&R Robinson International Airport, the Port Authority of Trinidad and Tobago.
With major transportation links like the Piaco and A&R Robinson International Airports included in the list, the order severely limits major protest hubs nationwide as the state continues its security operations. Reporting for Tobago Updates Television News, I am AMPLIA Balgobin.
Hundreds of hungry residents lined up at Ravi's Doubles early Friday morning for a massive street food giveaway opposite the mall in Lowlands, Tobago. Tobago Updates Television partnered with Ravi's Doubles to give the widely sought-after local delicacy called doubles to each patron. The event was celebrated ahead of Indian Arrival Day and International Doubles Day on May 30th. Organizers capped the offer at 3 doubles per person to ensure a fair distribution. Patrons started gathering before 7 a.m. start time to secure their spot. The massive crowd continued to grow steadily across the 4-hour event until it concluded at 11 a.m. This joint initiative aimed to give back to the Tobago community while honoring rich cultural traditions. Other celebratory events are expected across the Twin Island Republic throughout the holiday weekend to honor the contribution from the East Indian community to Trinidad and Tobago.
The Tobago Unified Calypsonians Organization, TUCO, is heading to the polls. The cultural body has officially announced the dates for its 2026 annual general meeting and national executive elections. But as Jewel Green George reports, one presidential hopeful is already calling for external oversight amid concerns over the integrity of the process.
In a media release issued on Wednesday, TUCO confirmed its annual general meeting will take place on Saturday, June 20th at the Queen's Park Savannah in Port of Spain. This will be followed by the national executive elections on Sunday, July 12th. Nomination forms become available on June 8th, with the official nomination period running from June 22nd to June 27th. Members must pay their dues by June 30th to vote. But as the race heats up, Calypsonian and presidential hopeful Kurt Allen is raising major concerns.
However, in the face of mounting allegations about voter pardon and election rigging, I am once again calling upon TUCO to write to the EBC, the Elections and Boundaries Commission, to request assistance in monitoring the election process so that the integrity of the process can be upheld.
With millions in state allocations filtered through the organization annually for carnival and cultural development, governance remains a high-stakes issue for members. Allen says while he is not running on a slate, he is paying close attention to the other contenders, including those from Tobago.
I have seen Leslie Ann Ellis declare her candidacy, and while I surely support the move, any future endorsement from me will be based on listening to her plans and projections. The same thing will apply to all potential candidates.
TUCO states that only financial members in good standing can participate. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
The news will continue in a moment, but why wait? You can follow every story, every update, all the time. Join the conversation and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. Don't miss a beat, we'll be right back.
Okay. 335, 336, 337, 338, 339.
Counting on your fingers again. No wonder you lose your business.
Grandpa, thanks for helping me start over.
You not lucky in business, you know. As a child, you tried to sell hog plum. That failed. As a teenager, you and your boyfriend tried to break into the jewelry business. But hey, where that boy end up?
He live in Aruka in the Grove. The golden one.
Oh, child, if you want to get into business, you have to have your financial records intact. But hey, do you know your numbers?
Of course, 62433.
No, child, your numbers, your ratios, your equity ratios. You have a financial handicap.
What?
You need to see somebody about that. Anderson!
Who?
Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago, they offer tax and accounting services. They know about financial management.
Grandpa, I started this business with nothing.
And nothing is what you will end up with unless you call Anderson Services. Here.
Okay, this card is nice.
Yeah.
What's this?
Your rental fee. Have business will pay rent. Hot and groovy in the soca party.
And I have never, ever tried anything from the dirt oven.
Let's go to the backyard dirt oven on a Thursday. And talk about authentic. On entry, I felt at home. I felt like I was going to visit my loving grandmother on a weekend. The kind of weekend where she showers you with love, stories, and food. This place is a home away from home. And just like I would do at home, I popped the question, what you had to eat day? And boom, coconut drops. Boom, bread. Boom, garlic bread, boom, boom, coconut tart, boom, jam tart, and boom, something they call nuts. And just like that, Mistress Baker was ready to pop them in the oven. And don't worry, she had some help. And while we was waiting, I said, let me hear from Mistress Baker herself.
Well, we've been operating for a couple of years now. We started, this was a COVID project. We operate strictly on Tuesdays only. You don't keep stock, we only sell on Tuesdays.
Such a sweet lady. Hey, Olia, it's ready. When last you see a nice golden brown bread, sir? Backyard bakery for the win. Olia, a GT. I finally get me the oven bread with a little extra goodies on the side. You might be asking, where they're located? They are located on Bukuru, right on Nightingale Avenue, right before Racetrack Wheels if you're coming from town. Just look for the green hedge. You can't miss it. Pause. Check out the menu they one time. Honestly, guys, this is an experience I will never forget. It's a home away from home, a place filled with love, life, and most importantly, good bread.
Donc la famille taking long to play the card. Come on, take. I'm all in time, so good, but. Look at it. Yo, what school you went by?
Bayern Bishops, boy.
Bishops?
Yeah, we know the baddest that's come out of Bishops, sir.
The baddest?
But telling away.
We know the baddest, boy. One night and life, and I is the baddest.
Boy, Bishops is the best, boy.
Yo, what's going on with Tola? Yo, what's going on? It's only one way to settle this.
We'll be live on Youth Voice TV where I, your host, Multibass, will be hosting the Rep Your School DJ competition where DJs will go head-to-head in a crazy battle to secure the title. We have cash prizes of $10,000 to come out and win and a lot of amazing prizes. Guys, what are you waiting for? Let me come out, come and showcase your skills. Come, let me do some jobs.
So guys, there are two categories for DJs that are out of school up to 35 years. And for the DJs that are currently in school, it must be up to 19 years of age. So guys, get ready. It's all about Rep Your School. It's all about the DJ competition.
Who will bring the best vibes? Who can control the crowd? And who will earn the bragging rights? You get a chance to be a part and witness the rise of the new DJ generation. So this is Youth Voice, Rep Your School DJ, live on Tobago Updates. Stay tuned.
Youth Voice, Rep Your School DJ competition. Rep Your School.
Early prostate cancer has absolutely no signs or symptoms, and that's why we strongly push the men once a year, get out there and get screened with a digital rectal examination and a PSA, prostate-specific antigen, a blood test. Any PSA above 4 is abnormal. All men, once they hit 40 years of age, go and have that PSA test done.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Sofa Factory is here in Tobago. Conveniently located Montessori Drive, Glen Road, Scarborough. Up to 20% off on select sofas for customization. Deals on some sofas from as low as $4,000 until stocks last. 10% off on all wardrobes. Half off on shower heads with the purchase of a vanity set. Come in and experience the new way to shop for furniture and see the quality in person.
Sherwin Gardner live in Sold Out on Saturday 6th June at the Magdalena Grand in Tobago and Sunday 7th at Napa Port of Spain. Save $50 on tickets bought by Saturday 30th May. Available in Tobago, Cass Supermarket, Yachts Marketing, Orange Hill, Crosscutters, Scarborough, Caribbean Jewelers, Lowlands Mall, Victory Outreach Church, Scarborough, Dominion Appliances and Gift Shop, Conby, Tobago. In Trinidad, Crosby St. James, All Extra Food Supermarket, Simon's Music Supplies, Board Street, all Kenny's Sports Stores. Online at islandetickets.com. For more info, call 358-6397. Sherwin Gardner, Sold Out.
Step out of my dreams to my real life. This girl, I wanna know you feel like, yeah. Come closer to me, let the stars align, yeah. In the middle of the night, you bring the sunshine. This lady, she have a pot on the fire, burn a flame when she cooking.
Sun Up Tobago presents Solara. Celebrating the 9th edition of your favorite party in the East, where style and good vibes meet. Get ready for the food-inclusive cooler experience you love. This July 4th, we return to the East, bringing you the perfect blend of mouth-watering food flavors, premium vibes, and unforgettable energy.
One thing more than feel understood. When girl, good girl.
Grab your coolers, hold your crew, and escape to Tobago's ultimate vibe. Join us at 4 p.m. at the Delta compound in Argyle. Get your tickets now at Waterhole Bar and Pablo Supermarket Argyle, Barcode Scarborough, Eco Sports Stubby Park, Neat Jones Bar on the Esplanade, and Jane Monkey Crown Point, or online at islandetickets.com. Sun Out Tobago, Solara, 9 years strong. Your favorite party in the East is calling. Saturday, 4th of July, Delta compound Argyle.
From the reef to the road. From the reef to the road. Tobago calling. Sweet vibes, sweet wine, everybody falling. We bring the culture straight to you. Tobago updates, we keeping it true.
Oh gosh, Tobago updates. On the screen, here we go. You're home for October Carnival show. From the big stage shine to the rabbit hole line. We bring Tobago to the world in real time.
Tobago updates. Tobago updates. Carnival 2026. We said the pace. Wave your flag. Anywhere you're there. Island love trimming all around you. Big thing long gone for the rhythm start.
Tobago updates, Caribbean art.
Welcome back. Now, Yulani, we're still talking about the Carnival launch for Tobago Carnival. Do you believe Tobagonians are ready for this year's events?
Well, considering that the tickets were immediately sold out, I believe Tobagonians are more than ready for this event.
Now, one thing that caught my attention in terms of the agenda for tonight's rollout is the emphasis that is being placed on mud tonight. There's a mud experience, a mud ceremony, a mud procession, and the activation of the mud and fire pillars. It really shows the organizers are really highlighting the traditional roots of Carnival within this launch this year.
And many people associate Carnival with costumes and fetes. But long before that, they were traditions rooted deeply in expression and community and freedom.
And one other unique component of tonight's launch is the conch shell call. Historically, throughout the Caribbean and many indigenous cultures, actually. Conch shells were used to signal gatherings, communicate over long distances, and mark important occasions.
Yeah. So it's fitting that forms and parts of this ceremonial opening for the Tobago Carnival Launch 2026 incorporates all of these different features.
Well, the excitement is already building at Pigeon Point Heritage Park as Tobago officially begins its journey towards Carnival 2026. And we're hoping that closer into the newscast this evening, we'll be able to go on the ground with our correspondent, Jewel Green George, and she gives us a highlight of what is going on. Now, the heartbreaking case of 2-year-old Angelo Tobias Plaza has plunged Tobago into deep national reflection, sparking fierce debates over child protection and law enforcement accountability on the island. During the fourth plenary sitting of the Tobago House of Assembly, Chief Secretary Fali Augustine delivered a sobering address, challenging Tobagonians to confront what he calls the island's secret sins. Alia Balgobin has the details.
The suspected murder of the Goodwood toddler Angelo Tobias Plaza has sent shockwaves through the community, forcing local leadership to question the safety nets meant to protect the island's most vulnerable. Speaking before the Assembly legislature, Chief Secretary Fali Augustine lamented a breakdown in traditional community values, noting that society has increasingly turned a blind eye to the suffering of children behind closed doors.
Every tragedy reveals something about the society in which it occurs. And this tragedy is forcing Tobago to confront whether we are becoming desensitized or worse, whether we have normalized abuse against children while sitting piously in our pews on Sabbath or Sundays. There was a time when every child belonged to the village. A neighbor could correct you, a teacher could discipline you, an elder could intervene.
But the accountability doesn't stop at community vigilance. The Chief Secretary directly addressed that the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, criticizing the investigative capacity and handling of crimes involving minors, while confirming that the THA is moving forward with plans for enhanced community policing around schools, vulnerable transport routes, and public spaces. Augustine firmly stated that infrastructure and hardware are not enough, insisting that officers require intense specialized training.
The THA will continue discussions with the TTPS and national authorities regarding enhanced community policing initiatives, especially around schools, transportation routes, vulnerable communities, public spaces frequented by children. The TTPS must also undergo serious capacity training in learning how to investigate crimes against children and crimes committed within households. The THA is prepared to fund such support for TTPS. Cars, guns, and nicer police stations aren't sufficient.
Augustine reaffirmed that the THA stands ready to directly fund specialized capacity training for the police service, ensuring that local officers have the direct skills needed to aggressively investigate domestic violence and household crimes before another life is lost. Reporting for Tobago Updates Television News, I am Alia Balgobin.
An outbreak of chickenpox among healthcare staff at the Sangre Grande Hospital campus has prompted swift intervention by the Ministry of Health and the Eastern Regional Health Authority. Suspected and probable cases have been detected across multiple departments, triggering immediate containment protocols. To halt the spread, officials have instituted contact tracing, staff isolation, rigorous environmental deep cleaning, and active surveillance. Fortunately, the virus remains contained. No other regional health authorities have reported infections. There is no evidence of wider community transmission, and the healthcare services remain fully operational. Notably, Tobago Regional Health Authority, through the Division of Health and Wellness, has recorded 0 cases of chickenpox so far in 2026. While typically mild in childhood, chickenpox poses severe risks to adults, newborns, pregnant women, and the immunocompromised. The virus spreads via respiratory droplets and direct blister contact. Consequently, the ministry urges the public to maintain strict hand hygiene, mask or cover coughs, and avoid anyone showing symptoms like fever or blister-like rashes. Parents must keep symptomatic children home from school until all lesions have completely crusted over. Anyone experiencing symptoms or fearing potential exposure, especially high-risk individuals, should consult a medical professional immediately and ensure routine vaccinations are up to date.
The Hunter Search and Rescue Team is fully equipped for the work they do across Trinidad and Tobago. The non-profit organization arrived well prepared and organized to look for missing 2-year-old Angelo Tobias Plaza. Group Captain Valance Rambarat confirmed to Tobago Updates that the organization does not require any vehicle, saying that supporters fully fund the team through quiet donations based on their ongoing field success. Rambarat started a non-governmental organization in 2021 to provide free tracking services. The group maintains strict independence and operates without any government funding or political ties. This independent structure allows the team to preserve its original altruistic mission. Members focus entirely on selfless service for citizens across Trinidad and Tobago. The professional unit continues its great search for missing persons, relying solely on its own established resources. The weather report when we return.
Sofa Factory is here in Tobago. Conveniently located Montessori Drive, Glen Road, Scarborough. Up to 20% off on select sofas for customization. Deals on some sofas from as low as $4,000 until stocks last. 10% off on all wardrobes. Half off on shower heads with the purchase of a vanity set. Come in and experience the new way to shop for furniture and see the quality in person.
Sherwin Gardner live in Sold Out on Saturday 6th June at the Magdalena Grand in Tobago and Sunday 7th at Napa Port, Spain. Save $50 on tickets bought by Saturday 30th May. Available in Tobago, Cash Supermarket, Yachts Marketing, Orange Hill, Crosscutters, Scarborough, Caribbean Jewelers, Lowlands Mall, Victory Outreach Church, Scarborough, Dominion Appliances and Gift Shop, Conby, Tobago. In Trinidad, Crosby St. James, All Extra Food Supermarket, Simon's Music Supplies, Board Street, all Kenny's Sports Stores. Online at islandetickets.com. For more info, call 358-6397. Sherwin Gardner, Sold Out.
Step out of my dreams to my real life. This girl, I wanna know you feel like, yeah. Come closer to me, let the stars align, yeah. In the middle of the night, you bring the sunshine. Miss Lady, she have a pot on the fire, on a flame when she cooking.
Sun Up Tobago presents Solara. Celebrating the 9th edition of your favorite party in the East, where style and good vibes meet. Get ready for the food-inclusive cooler experience you love. This July 4th, we return to the East, bringing you the perfect blend of mouth-watering food flavors, premium vibes, and unforgettable energy.
One thing more than fear understood. When girl, good girl.
Grab your cooler, hold your crew, and escape to Tobago's ultimate vibe. Join us at 4 p.m. at the Deltec compound in Argyle. Get your tickets now at Waterhole Bar and Pablo Supermarket Argyle. Barcode Scarborough, Eco Spots, Dudley Park, Neat Jones Bar on the Esplanade, and Jake Monkey Crown Point, or online at islandetickets.com. Sun Up Tobago, Solara, 9 years strong. Your favorite party in the East is calling. Saturday, 4th of July, Deltec compound Argyle.
From the reef to the road. From the reef to the road. Tobago Tobago updates, we keeping it true.
Oh gosh, Tobago updates on the screen. Here we go. You're home for October Carnival show. From the big stage shine to the rabbit hole line, we bring Tobago to the world in real time.
Tobago updates, Tobago updates. Carnival 2026, we set the pace. Wave your flag, anywhere you're there, anywhere. Island love, trimming all around you. Yeah. Picking lock on for the rhythm start.
Tobago updates, Caribbean art.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. It's who we are and the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people, and its progress. And today, we're going even further. We're deepening our commitment to the region, continuing to invest in the networks, services, and digital solutions that move Caribbean businesses forward. Whether you are a mid-sized business or multinational player, we bring you resilient connectivity, personalized service, and tailored IT solutions, all powered by local teams that truly have your back. We're here to help you navigate challenges, grow, and achieve your goals with practical solutions, reliable networks, and a partnership rooted in trust and your long-term success. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. Rooted in connection, driven by community. It's who we are and the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people, and its progress. And today, we're going even further. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
In a world where our health defines our future and the Caribbean stands on the front lines of climate change, rising NCDs and global challenges, knowledge becomes our greatest defense. Caribbean Medical TV is your guide on the journey to wellness and insight, featuring our region's own doctors, nurses, climate specialists and medical institutions. From physical well-being to the emotional and mental balance we all deserve. Caribbean Medical TV empowers you because building a healthier future isn't just a regional goal, it's a global responsibility. In the Caribbean, vitality isn't just a goal, it's a way of living. Connect with the region through knowledge, hope, and the power of Caribbean resilience on Caribbean Medical TV, where awareness becomes power. Join the conversation, join the movement. Be viewing Season 4 of Caribbean Medical TV right here on this station.
Yulani, they have such a packed program in terms of this launch. We're seeing for the ceremonial opening, we have the mud ceremony, the conch shell calls. I know we spoke about that earlier up in the newscast. There's the unity drummers, and drumming has become such a rich part of Tobago's culture and heritage, not just in terms of carnival, but also for heritage festival as well. We usually hear about the drums and the significance of it within our culture. And you know, when you hear the drums, you just have to move. You just have to get out of your seat, shake your leg, shake a hand, something.
It's interesting that you would have said something like that, because when you think about the theme of the carnival, the awakening, the drums awaken us.
They really do awaken us. And then in terms of the limbo presentation, I've always been fascinated by the limbo. The emphasis on your physique and the training that you have to put in so that you can go to such low levels as that pole descends down the bars as our performers go through these processes. And I think it's always been a tremendous feat having to be a part of the limbo presentation. It's being done by the Tobago Alpha Dance Academy. And the limbo is such a beautiful entertainment piece. It's such a beautiful performance. And seeing the performers really get into that groove and into that headspace of performing such a unique performance in terms of going under that pole and really sliding through with such ease really tells the testament of the work that goes into
it. Yeah. Is there anything on the program that you think you look forward to?
I think I'm looking forward to the ceremonial activation of the mud and the fire pillars.
Oh, okay.
I'm really intrigued by what they would be doing in terms of the display, in terms of the activation. I would really like to see how that plays out going forward tonight in the proceedings.
Yeah.
And I know the patrons, they are looking forward to the headline performance in terms of bungee garland. We're seeing Nadia Batson as well.
Most definitely.
And so many more. We're seeing the Tobago Soca Titans also going to be present. They're going to make their showcase there for us tonight. And I know earlier on, I'm sure the viewers did not hear it, but in our headpiece from our correspondents, we heard the Cats and Jammers Steel Orchestra. The music was beautiful, and it's really such a great way to open the ceremony this evening. Yeah. I know quite on the lineup as well, we have Coquise Davidson, she's a junior Calypso Monarch 2025. There's going to be audience engagement and giveaways, a DJ hype session, the audience engagement, and so much more giveaways. We have the mass presentation featuring traditional mass, Juve, night mass, and the contemporary mass. We have the sponsor recognition and the introduction to the Soca segment.
Yeah.
So we have quite the lineup for this evening, and I know the patrons would really and truly enjoy themselves, and I'm really looking forward to how the launch plays off in the next few months leading up to the October Carnival.
Indeed.
Now, Yolandi, this gives us a great segue into the social media poll this evening.
Every day, we bring you closer to issues that matters most. For our social media poll today, we asked, it's official, Tobago Carnival 2026 has been launched under the theme The Awakening. As we celebrate 5 years of October Mass, what are you most excited to see this year? 6% voted the evolution of Mud Mass. 13% voted bigger night concerts. 61% voted new costume designs. 20% voted Juve in the streets. Remember, your voice counts too. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and join the conversation by voting in our daily polls.
Now for a look at the weather update from the TNT Met Office. Tonight we can expect mostly fair conditions across the islands despite a few brief showers. Minimum temperatures tonight are expected to drop to 26 degrees Celsius at Piaco and 26 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Tomorrow conditions will be generally sunny, hazy and breezy despite brief showers over a few areas. The night will be fair but hazy. Please note that a moderate concentration of Saharan dust is present in the atmosphere, and persons sensitive to changes in air quality are advised to take the necessary precautions. The heat index remains a factor, registering at 39 degrees Celsius at Piaco and 37 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Seas are moderate with waves reaching 1.5 to 2 meters in open waters. In sheltered areas, waves are near 1 meter, but can occasionally become choppy. For those watching the tides, Port of Spain high tides are at 3 a.m. and 4:22 p.m., with low tides at 9:47 a.m. and 9:34 p.m. In Scarborough, high tides are at 2:44 a.m. and 4:18 p.m., with low tides at 9:86 a.m. and 9:20 p.m. Sunrise is at 5:42 a.m. and sunset at 6:24. Now looking at tonight's program, Yulani, it feels like organizers are taking patrons on a journey. And it starts with the traditional carnival characters, move through the ceremonial opening, and eventually transitions into calypso, mass, and soca. And that's important because carnival isn't just about entertainment, it's about our culture here on the island of Tobago.
And that's all the time we have for tonight's Tobago Updates news. Have a great holiday weekend. Let's recap the headlines. SOE update, new no protest zones declared. Free doubles as Tobago set to celebrate Indian Arrival Day. And Chief Secretary demands deeper police accountability.